Coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, and Lyota Machida. So here he is, the talented karate practitioner, former UFC light heavyweight champion, the inimitable Lyota, the Dragon Machida, still going strong, north of 37 years old, had to deal with a lengthy suspension, but Machida is back, seemingly better than ever. One of 5 fighters in UFC competition with more than 3 knockouts. Also really one of the more feared strikers this octagon has ever hosted. One of 12 Brazilians to realize a UFC title.
Lyota Machida is a sniper. He is the very best at closing the gap with explosive techniques and with laser-sharp accuracy, finding his opponent's weak spots.
Well, when we talk about sound defensive fighters, that conversation oftentimes begins with Dominic Cruz, but I'm going to enter this guy in the discussion because he sticks and moves with the best of them, gets the head off the center line, uses footwork and movement and defense to set up his own offense, and he stays so relaxed in there, Joe, because his defense is that sound and uses that defensive movement to create offensive angles. Very, very smart, sound defensive fighter who uses that to his advantage and figures to do that again tonight.
Chuck Liddell is one of the most devastating knockout artists the UFC's light heavyweight division has ever known. He is also one of the very first fighters to use his wrestling to keep fights standing, to deliver devastating knockout blows.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. You ready? You ready?
All right, we are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, Lyota Machida ready to go for round 1. Perhaps we'll see a little bit of a feeling out process here. Lyota Machida, a very difficult guy to prepare for, to get a feel on. You know, he's a fast starter, and he has a lot of first-round wins to his credit. But when it comes to the opponent, perhaps some tentativeness in the early going as they... Whoa! Oh, he dropped him! And just like that, the fight is over.
Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, we're just getting going, and there's the end of the fight. So it's a win by first-round knockout, near perfect on the technique. I'm not even sure his opponent saw that thing coming. And really, before his opponent had a chance to get in the fight at all and land anything in terms of a significant strike, he was knocked out. So major, major transpiration here tonight.
And let's look at that from another angle.
So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. Let's go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 39 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Chuck Liddell.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure, still a few fights to go, but at the very least you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates.